How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Outside Podcast on YouTube. Another amazing Heroes. This issue 109, January 1st of... Wish I put it on the first. Oh, come on, really? 87. Okay, so we got Destroy on the cover. Scott McCloud, DC's Who's Who. So we got Zot and the guys from Destroy on the cover. If you don't know what Destroy is, it's an oversized comic. There's a comic size where it's an oversized comic that is just pure destruction. It's great. Stig's Inferno by Ty Templeton. I don't think that ever came out. If it did, I'd like to check it out. I like Ty Templeton. And of course, hey, they got a new subscription and they got, I got that issue. They got a new, package you add. The World of Ginger Fox, a 64-page graphic novel, written and created by Mike Byrne, illustrated by Mitchell Cohen, colored by... Really? That might not be the one I'm thinking of. Anything. Mine might just be Ginger. Editorial by Kim Thompson. Of Kids and Comics. DC News, Moore's Batman Annual, Griffin's Dr. Fate miniseries, Outsider Infinity crossover. More Batman. Readers who can't wait for the Alan Moore and Brian Boland Joker graphic novel, The Killing Joke, should be happy to learn that this year's Batman Annual is an Alan Moore, Greg Freeman collaboration that explores Clayface. The title is Villains in Love, and it's backed up with a penguin tale by new regular Batman scripter Max Allan Collins, illustrated by Norm Brayfogle, R.I.P. sir. This one's called Lovebird. Amazing Man returns in a special, one-shot special that is, written and drawn by Bob Rozakis and Steve DiStefano with inking by Craig Bowman. The issue reintroduces the cast of the series and features such incidents as Guido teaches KP to drive and Brenda's baby manifesting itself. Amazing Man is also the subject of the March issue of Secret Origins, along with Warlord and the Golden Age Hourman. Rick Veitch is the one who writes and draws Swamp Thing 62. Tom Yates inks, and Steve Bissett is the cover artist. Oh shit, we're already... Damn, Moore's already said, fuck you! And no, he didn't say fuck you to DC yet. I think, no, wasn't it? Watchmen should be over, and it was a little bit, yeah. I think that's why, I don't remember why he left Swamp Thing. Did he end his story? Roy Thomas and Mike Belair tell the story of the Golden Age Iron Man Secret Origin. 6 answer one has already been mentioned. Lone Wolf and Cub coming to first. Notes from Eclipse. Fashion and action. Espers continue. Brief notes from Marvel. Denny O'Neil and Frank Miller's Marvel Team-Up Annual is reprinted in Marvel Tales 200. That's a nice one to look for. Check, if you're at a comic book shop and they got cheap bins full of Marvel Tales, check them, because it's not all just the Spider-Man's Marvel Tales, and you can find some cool shit, Marvel Team-Up reprints, and like, I think they might have went to like Spectacular Spider-Man one time, or Web of. They printed all kinds of stuff. It was all Spider-Man related, but yeah, you can find some great shit in there. Projects on the way from Mirage. Rockola? Don't think that ever came out. Transit. That's Tim McKeever. I know that art. That's very much... Okay, at the time, what would I have been buying? Not Sarah. Or would I buy buying or buying out? That's one where I just get it. Trade. Stark Future. I've got an issue of it. It's really kind of cool. Warlock 5 is another one. It's kind of cool. Marty Invisible Turtle. Dead World Down. Night Streets. I don't know. The Realm. Read an issue. It's okay. My dog sees something. Blackthorn 3-in-1 number 2. What we got in this? We got Merlin Realm, Curse of the Moonbeast, and Starlight Squadron. I would get it for that Merlin Realm. Merlin Realm 3D was really cool. Crow the Bear Clan, Ant Dance, Dick Tracy Monthly, Figments, Ground Pound. Fuck yeah, I got in trouble in school for this. A collection of the work from the bizarre creator Flip the Bird includes Hunter Thompson's story as well. John Pound, $2 black and white comic, ships in January. Came out in January of 87. I got a hold of a copy in like probably 90, 91. It was in the cheap bins. I didn't think it just looked like a funny animal, kind of like, I flipped through for a second, okay, it's probably like R-rated at the most. Didn't think about it. Brought the bitch to school and sitting there reading it at school, and somebody saw it reading over my shoulder, said something to the teacher, they tried to, they tried to suspend me for obscene material, like 2 days at home. I'm like, what? It's a drawing. I can't draw titties? It's just, oh God. Hamster Vice. Jackson the Hellhound. I've always wanted to check that one out. Labor Force. Ooh, that is not a good series. Is this? It's going to be Blackthorn, yeah. Laughing Gas. I heard Laughing Gas. Okay, Legion of Stupid Heroes, Mad Dog Magazine. Midnight Myths and Men. I've heard that's decent. Preteen Dirty Jean Kung Fu Kangaroos 3. Oh, shit. It made it 3 issues. I got the first one. Rivet the Cold-Blooded Commando Frog. Didn't even know that. Charlton, Anime Illustrated. What? Okay, Dave Johnson's Mac Flossie and Chris Pigeon's Blue, as well as Black Drape by Nick O'Neill material, inspired by the Japanese cartoon style. Never heard of this. Did this ever come out? Return of the Vengeance Squad #1 by Charlton. Okay, DC. Who? Electric Warrior, maybe. I remember that being okay. Justice League 1, probably. Outsiders, yeah. A bar and a Para is still on it. Secret Origins, of course. No. Superman, no. Tales of the Titan, probably. Vigilante, yes. Watchmen, okay. Watchmen's still coming out, so more left? I don't see Swamp Thing listed. Huh. Might be in the next issue. Okay. More is not left DC then. 101, no. Zatanna? Actually, no. Green Morrow is a really good artist. He did a lot of work in that, was it Chilling Adventures in Sorcery, and then it became Red Circle Sorcery from Red Circle Archie in the 70s. Airboy, fuck yes. Esper's, I need to check that out. I found some cheap, I just never checked. Mr. Monsters High Voltage Super Science. I've never checked that one out. It's Bob Powell artwork, so fuck yes. Bob Powell does some great stuff. Scout, of course. This Stig's in front of 6 issues, so I guess it did come out. Tales of Terror, I'd grab. Elite Comics, I don't know shit about them. Epsilon Wave, Sea Dragon. I've seen, like, Comics Kayfabe. It's posted some pictures. Forever Now, never heard of Entertainment Comics. The Man from U.N.C.L.E., that might be cool. Shadowblade, Eternity. Gonad the Barbarian, legit. A graphic novel starring the tall, strong, and horny hero, or starring out by Madman. $8.95 full color graphic novel. Doesn't say how long. Ninja, just Ninja, you know. Okay. And it's not the Twitch streamer for people out there. This is 1987. Okay, from Fantagraphics. Critters, the furries. Then furry books paid for Fantagraphics. Yeah. That's what I love about Fantagraphics. I love Gary Groth. I really do. I love his interviews. I love how grumpy and curmudgeonly he is, but his stands on shit, yeah. No superhero stuff. They didn't want to push any fluff stuff, but man, Fantagraphics was kept alive for a long time by the furry shit and then the porn. Them motherfucking Arrows comics pulled in some money for Fantagraphics for quite a while. So I love it to death, man. You know, it's got to laugh about it. Dinosaur Rex, Dog Boy, is that? Yes, that's Dog Boy was on Liquid Television. I forgot that was Fantagraphics. Myra and Moose Funnies. I thought it looks bad. Fantasy General Fiction. Fictioneer was Micro. It wasn't Fictioneer Comics Interviews publishing thing. Okay, Badger. Fuck yes. Even though it's Chuck Beckham on the art. Dreadstar, probably. It's still Jim Starlin. Evangeline, hell fucking yeah. Oh. That's basically what would have been issue 3 a long time ago. Grimjack. I've got those. Nexus, of course. Uncle Scrooge, yes. Uncle Scrooge Comics Digest, yes. Barks or other names organized, same thing with that. Okay, Hot Comics, Chrome, never heard of it. Saturday Nights, Imperial Comics, Battle of Death, Blacks. Okay, I was making sure that was not the Black Star cartoon. Dark Comics, okay. Chinese Kung Fu and Mysticism, All the Kicks You Crave. James Ellery Barnes. John Bridges. Nazrat and Ninja Funnies Probe, Windblade. Kitchen Sink Press, Border Worlds 4, I want that. Stalin Simpson. Omaha the Cat Dancer 4. Spirit 27. Marvel, I would probably grab Alpha Flight back then. Major X-Men. Cap, just gotta love Cap. And it's Mark Grunwald. Mark Grunwald, up until a certain point, was so fucking good on Captain. I don't know what happened. Walt's black and white and red all over. Kits and Cats #4 from Eclipse. Comet Man #4. I never saw those anywhere. Those direct market only? Maybe. Conan the King. Yeah, I'd probably grab that. Daredevil, Innocenti. Got an Art Adams cover, so. Fallen Angels. I know I grabbed that. Fantastic Four, X-Men. I read it. I didn't have it. Kickers Inc. Yes. I love New Universe. Mephisto versus 4 Heroes. Okay. Merc. Yes. Not the IWC Message Board Troll. New Mutants. Yeah. Claremont's on it. So yeah. Night Mash. Yes. Cyforce. Yes. Silver Surfer #1. That's the one shot. Okay. Spider-Man Comics Digest. It's Liam Remeda by then. Nope. Strange Tales #2. Man. Yes. Cloak and Dagger and Doctor Strange. Yes. Straight from Moritari. Yes. Oh, okay. West Coast Avengers. Good. And Groove. Fuck yeah. Swords of the Swashbucklers. Yeah, I didn't know it lasted that long. Oh, Chuck Norris and the Karate Commandos. Yeah, because it's Steve Ditko. I would grab Defenders of Earth because I like the characters. The Ewok comic, no. Heathcliff's Funhouse, no. Peter Porker, yes. Thundercats. I don't know. I've never really read many of those Thundercats. Tex Benson. Wild Things #2. I think I've got an issue of that. Mirage Studios. I guess Rucola did come out. Ralph Snart Adventures, Volume 2, #41. Jesus. Valor Thunderstar and his Fireflies, #2 from Now. Ultra Klutz, Planet X production. Geriatric Gangrene, Jiu-Jitsu Gerbils, #3. Tales from the Stone Troll. Whoa. That'd be kick-ass. Like Stone Cold Steve Austin had like a little cafe. What you want? What? Can't hear you. What? Horrible jokes here. Prelude Comics, Lone Wolf, 2 Survivors. Pyramid Comics. Man, yeah, this is right before the big boom when everything just died off. Renegade Press. Mystery, I would definitely grab. Silent Invasions is supposedly a really good series. Valentino 2. Rip-Off Comics, Complete Cheech, Cheech Wizard, yes. Fat Freddy's Comics and Stories, yes. Miami Mice. It's Mark Bode, so probably. Time Twisted Tales, I don't know. I don't know who Dave Sheridan is. Showcase Publications. Oh my God, listen to this comic. Crack Busters, number 3. Vigilantes put a stop to crack use. Story by Paul Simone. Art by David Schwartz. Buck 95, Black and White comic ships in January. I like this one too. Totally Gross. This is from a Showcase Publications. Totally Gross, number 1. You know the kind of jokes this one will contain. Art by D. Boozer. Slave Labor Graph. God, they've been around that fucking long. Solson. Sometimes it seems like we're picking on Paul Solson and we almost feel bad. But then they announce something like Samurai Santa number 1, and I stop feeling bad. Let's rush through the January releases here with a minimum of details so you can all get to bed early. You got your Alternate Universes number 1, your Bushido Blade of Zatachi Walruses 2, your Codename Ninja number 1, your Jitsu the Art of Ninja number 2, your Star Wars Conqueror number 1, and your Sultry Teenage Super Foxes number 2, and your various Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle training manuals. Also courtesy Solson, the distribution entity, are publications from several other publishers such as Lubert, not necessarily the Canterbury Tales, and Quick Kill Manual, Sudden Death. Nostron Comics, The Masked Grappler, Exeter Entrance, Saga the Elf Face, as well as Judas Comics, See Below. Amazing. Whew. Spotlight Comics, Samurai Scroll. Stop Dragon Press, Adventures of Rick Raygun and Quasi-Nozos. I have no idea. Talons. Strawberry Jam. I've heard of Strawberry Jam. Nightlife. U.S. Comics, Black Moon and Those Crazy Peckers. Okay, Vortex, Yummy Fur number... Whoa. Really? Yummy Fur was coming out in like 87. Holy fuck. Heroes of Rock and Fire. Mythos Zero from Wonder. Man. I didn't know where else... All right, Scott McCloud interview. I need to read this. I've not read it, but maybe this will answer to me. What the fuck was he doing between when he... after Zot kind of ended and before he did Understanding Comics? You know, how was he making a living? I know he did little one-shots here and there, you know, but... I don't know. I've always wondered how, like, Peter Bad, because I know Hate wasn't a huge seller. Was it merchandise? I mean, I know now he does a lot more shit, but back when Hate was coming, he didn't do a lot of stuff besides it, so. There's some shit from Destroy. Like I said, it's a long 10.5. Zot 10.5 stars a lark between McCloud and Mini Comics, Matt Friesel, and ended up selling close to 18,000 copies. Left the cover tissue, right a sample page done in Friesel's distinct stick figure style. Zot's one of those books that it's well regarded. I don't think as many people have read it as have heard about it. Join Tony Isabella and Mike Gustovich for the triumphant return of The Justice Machine, coming from Kamiko. The hottest team in 1986 will begin their all-new monthly series in 87. A bright future for Elite. This Elite comics like Sea Dragon on them. I gotta read this article. I've not read it yet, but look, the art's not bad. The Epsilon Wave, Deathbringer, Free Fire Zone, Sea Dragon. Like I said, never heard of these in Cartoonist Kayfabe, guys. It popped up. I don't know why. Maybe it was like one of them that got a box of comics. Okay, for a second, that's the Twilight Adventure. I thought that was a grifter from Wildcats. Who's Who? What about those beloved DC characters who didn't make it into Who's Who? And they give you some of that. Who's Who Guide the Artist tells you who did each one and what characters are pretty each issue. Nowadays, worthless, but back then, kind of handy. 1986 Jack Kirby Comics Industry Award winner, Best New Series, Miracle Man. Comics in Review. It's Starbrand number 4, written by Jim Shooter, penciled by John Romita Jr., inked by Will Williams, and edited. That was the only one of the universe styles that had like name talent on. The rest of them were like, okay, who can we con into doing this? I mean, Mark Grunwald, name talent, but like art-wise, it was young guys. John Romita Jr., 87? He'd been in the comics that long in 87? I'm not sure. So I don't know when he started. You know, he's actually not a junior. Him and his father don't share the same middle name. They're both named John Romita, but there's like a difference in the middle name. Watchmen 6 and 9. The dog panel. Samurai Urban Sci-Fi New Wave Adventure. Look for it monthly from who else? Aircell. Barry Blair. Then we got Batman 404, Year 1, Part 1 by Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli, edited by Denny O'Neil. I bought this off the newsstand and just thought, okay, it's going to tell Batman's origin. And my mom was going like, Catwoman was a hooker? Because January 87, I would have been, what, 12? I never really, I'm like, what the fuck? Got the next issue. I did not get the last, was it 2 or 3? If it was 3 or 4 me. If it was 4, I didn't get the last 2. If it was 3, I didn't get the last one. I ended up reading them at somebody's house, but oh. The adventure continues. This is Doc's bookshelf. This article started after I kind of didn't. Gerard Jones, yeah, okay. Paul R. Wilson. Those, I mean, back then you actually had, whoa, pages. You actually had some people sending in some, now names. Cartoons, but yeah, it's Dog Boy. Well, Gerard Jones, he's an infamous creator, but yeah, fucking Destroy. Amazing. Heroes issue 109. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you know anything, any of the questions asked, because I don't remember them. These are all done off the top of my head as I'm flipping through the shit. I don't remember by the time the camera gets shut off, I don't even remember what I said. All right, talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.